皆さん、こんにちは。ウィンスです。今日の気分はどう？お元気ですか？ Hello everyone. This is once again, this is Vince. A good day to you and how are you feeling right now? I hope you're doing fine today. 本日ですね、今回ご紹介するのは初級が好評な初級1年生第3番セットについてお伝えしていきたいと思います。For today, what I would want to deliver or discuss to you is this この話題です。This topic、 正確に言うとが好評な初級1年生第3番セット第3番のセットのまとめ、皆さんにお伝えしていきたいと思います。I would like to discuss to you everyone this specific topic here. This is about the collection, or should I say summary or collection of the 10 kanji characters that we have discussed so far, that is under the category elementary grade 1 set number 3. This is a collection or summary of it, and we will just discuss this 皆さん。長いですがお付き合いをいただければ、もしお付き合いいただければ私とっても嬉しく思います。This may appear long. I promise it will be not so long though. Please stay until the end. もし最後まで見てもらえたら嬉しいです。If you can, please watch until the end, and if you do that, I'll be very happy. それでは皆さん、早速始めていきましょう。Very well then, let's begin. So before we go to our set number 4, because currently for the past I think for the past 20 lessons, we have been discussing set number 3 under the elementary grade 1 kanji. So let us once again go over to this as a means of as an SRS or space repetition system, for us not to forget those kanji. Very well then, let's begin. So this is just a quick summary, minasan, and I don't want to take much of your time. So let's start. Okay, so this is set number 3, and we only have 10 kanji characters for this, minasan. So the first one is and what I have said a few days or I believe several days ago, set number 3 is mostly about nature. So you will have a hint that majority, if not all, majority of the kanji characters under the elementary one set number 3 are all related to nature, or at least heavenly bodies or time. So just like here, kanji number 1, the kanji for day or sun, nichi, hi or ka. And by the way, minasan, I have told many months ago that the one here in green background, the one here in green box is the onyomi, and you can see that onyomi readings are written in katakana. And the one in blue box, the one in navy blue box, those are kunyomi readings, and kunyomi readings are expressed in hiragana. So with that, let's see the collection of our set number 3 kanji. And as you can see here, minasan, as you can see here, the definitions, or the meanings, rather, respective meanings are indicated here in Roman text in gray fonts. Okay, Roman Gothic text, Roman Gothic writing in gray fonts. Okay, so let's see. How about this? The one directly below the onyomi. Those are Chinese readings. In some characters, it only provides Mandarin reading, but for others, they have Fukien and Cantonese. But in some, only the Mandarin readings are provided. But we're dealing with Japanese language, not actually Chinese language. So that's just a bonus. Let's not dwell on that too long. Okay, so just like here, kanji number 1, nichi, hi, or ka. It means day, sun, Japan. Kanji number 2, nen, toshi. The one in green box, onyomi. The one in navy blue box, kunyomi. And sometimes it's easy to memorize when you don't have any okurigana. Later I will have a quick refresher about okurigana. Okay, so because I've been thinking that probably there are some viewers here that have already forgotten about our discussion about okurigana. Okay, so this kanji character number 2 is nen or toshi, meaning years or counter for years. So when you say counter, the layout is you place the counting number or cardinal number and then use the kanji. It's just like here. It's a, if you want to mean 6 days, muika, or if you want to say 3 days, mika. Okay. Toshi, nen, toshi. How about this kanji number 3 under set 3? So hayai, hayamaru, hayameru. Just like here in kanji number 3, we have okurigana here. Observe well the kunyomi part. In the kunyomi part, you will see, of course, it's enclosed under a blue box, and the white font is that reading in hiragana covered by the kanji itself. But how about the gray font? The gray font is the reading that is already outside the kanji character. So later on we'll have a brief look about that, or rather quick look about that okurigana. What is okurigana? And then how about this kanji number 4? Again, another related to nature. It's about a tree, a wood. Okay, a wood or tree. And kanji number 5, again related to trees again, but in kanji number 4 we only have one tree, boku, moku, ki, ko. But the common here is this boku and ki. How about here, kanji number 5, it's rin or hayashi, grove or forest. And you can see kanji number 4 was just doubled to mean grove or forest. And again, another related to nature, san or yama, meaning mountain. And you can, well, I have a fukugogo note here because oftentimes we have been taught that if you want to make a fukugogo, the nan first kanji, what is the effect of the fukugogo? So the nan first kanji or kanji characters will receive a dakten reading. So but there were some exceptions. Usually if the ending sound of the first kanji is in n, so there are cases that instead of using the b sound, because the b sound is the dakten form, but there are a few cases wherein you have to use the han dakten form or the p sound, just like here, sanpuku instead of sanbuku, Sanpuku, and you can see the note here. And what is sanpuku? Sanpuku is hillside or mountainside, and take note that is a JLPT N1 level vocabulary. Okay, so what is JLPT? Japanese Language Proficiency Test. Okay, again, kanji number 7, related again to nature, rivers or stream, sen, kawa. Okay, so that's sen, kawa. And you can see Chinese reading. What's that? Chuan. Well, that's the Mandarin reading. Kanji number 8, again another related to nature. It's dirt or soil. Do, to, chu, chi. Very easy. No okurigana, just like the kawa or river. No okurigana. Very easy. And you can, minasan, you can screenshot the notes. The notes are written in grayish blue font here. And in this particular set, the kanji that has most number of readings and the most number of okurigana is this kanji for empty or sky or void. Ku, sora, aku. Okay, akeru. Okay, akeru, aku. So, ake. What is again aku? This is just a recent lesson. Aku is an intransitive verb to mean to empty, to make sure it a space is emptied, or to make void or to make it vacant. Akeru is a transitive verb. Aku is intransitive verb. Akeru is transitive verb, meaning to make space for, to make way for. Okay, and the last kanji number 10, den, ta, which is, in my opinion, the easiest among these 10 kanji characters, den or ta. And you can see the only thing that is a little bit difficult here is the irregular reading, inaka, which means countryside or rural area. And by the way, minasan, just in case you forgot the technique I told you about, if there are kunyomi readings in ero and aro, similar sounds, just like here, meaning early or fast. Hayamaru, hayameru, hayamaru, hayameru. So we all know that these two readings are both verbs, but which one, can you tell which one is the intransitive and transitive verb? I'll give you a hint, minasan. I've told you this a few months ago. The technique is, this is hayamaru, hayameru. That kunyomi reading with an eru sound, with an eru or with the e or eru sound, that is the transitive verb. Oftentimes, but not 100%, but almost always or oftentimes, the e or eru sound, just like here, this hayameru, is the transitive verb, and the aru sound or aru sound is the intransitive verb. Okay, so that's the technique. And for our last leg, let me just brief our audiences here about a quick refresher about okurigana. Now, what are these okurigana? I have a separate lesson about okurigana, but let's make some refresher here. This would be less than 5 minutes. Okay, what is okurigana? In this is the kanji writing. Okurigana are hiragana characters, hiragana suffixes following kanji stems in Japanese written words. In other words, okurigana are those hiragana characters that you see must be explicitly written, that you see on the right side part of a kanji's kunyomi readings, and there must be a separation point. If there are no separation point, then there is no okurigana. So for the okurigana to appear, there has to be a separation point within a kunyomi reading of a kanji. A separation point or kunyomi separators simply separates the kanji part reading. Okay? Separation point or kunyomi separators simply separates the kanji part reading of a kunyomi and the okurigana itself. Okurigana characters serve for two purposes. First, to inflect adjectives and verbs. Hence, for declension or conjugation purposes. And second purpose is to force a particular kanji to have a specific meaning and be read a certain way. So, because as you can see in the ku or kara or aku, a sky kanji character, the okurigana there provides variety in readings, therefore specific purposes or specific meanings. Now, what is that declension? And declension by principle is similar or rather synonymous to conjugation, similar in principle, similar in process. Okay, the process of conjugation was already explained in previous lessons. Okay, many people learn by example. So let's have some examples of okurigana. Okay, if you in taberu, as you can observe, this is taberu minasan, but it's 3 syllables, taberu, but this is beru. So the kanji part here only covers for the ta. How about the beru? The beru part is what we call the okurigana, and the okurigana are written in hiragana. So in a particular kunyomi with okurigana, you can see we have two readings, or rather two hiragana readings, two types of hiragana readings in a particular kunyomi with an okurigana in it. So the hiragana that corresponds directly to the kanji, and the okurigana, just like here minasan, beru in taberu, ku in iku or yuku, ru in deru means to go out, meru in yasumeru, to take rest, just like here, meru in yasumeru, take rest. Ka in shizuka meaning tranquil or quiet or calm. Beru in noberu. What is noberu? To state or mention something. The e, and not only in verbs but also in adjectives. In adjectives there is also okurigana, not just in verbs. We also have the okurigana also serve for adjectives. That's just like here. The e in usui. What is usui? Thin or diluted. Usui. Again, the e in tsuyoi. What is tsuyoi? Strong. And ku in aku. Aku is a verb. Aku is a transitive verb to mean to make void for a certain space, or to make a vacant space out of something specified space. Let's say cabinet. To make the cabinet free of space. Okay. So for example, the plain verb miru inflects to past tense mita. Okay, miru is an ichidan verb or ru verb. For example, the verb miru inflects to past tense mita or conjugates to past tense mita, where mi is the kanji stem, mi is the extracted stem or kanji stem, and ru and ta are the okurigana written in hiragana script. With very few exceptions, okurigana are only used for kunyomi, native Japanese readings and not for onyomi. But there are exemptions, just like tojiru in the kanji to, just like in tojiru. Shinjiru means to believe, tojiru means to go through, or to make the process go through, or make the to exact the process. Okay, so okurigana are very very rare, or although there exists some okurigana in onyomi, but oftentimes okurigana are seen in kunyomi readings and very rare in onyomi readings, although there are onyomi readings or with okurigana, but there are few of them, just like the tojiru and the shinjiru. Okay, I'll just put in the comment section some known exemptions. Okay, minasan. Okay, not for onyomi or Chinese-based readings, as Chinese morphemes do not inflect Japanese, and their pronunciation is inferred from context, since many are used as part of compound words or kanji compounding, kango, Chinese or pinyin readings of a kanji. So that's it, minasan. We have just concluded our lesson for today. ということで、レッスン終了ということで、今日のレッスンの終了なんです。今日ここまでです。We've reached the last part, 皆さん。And I thank you for watching until the end. 最後まで見てくれてありがとうございました。ご視聴いただき本当にありがとうございました、皆さん。では皆さん、また次の動画でお会いしましょう。I'll see you in the next lesson, 皆さん。それでは皆さん、バイバイ。ありがとう、バイバイ。Thank you for watching. Thank you, バイバイ。ありがとう。